G'day, Cash. How are we, mate? Alright, let's see what we've got. Whoa, this is going to be a bit of a crapshoot here. Actually, hold on. Can I even use surf? I think I might need Koga's gym badge. Shiny Squirtle? I wonder what level Koga is. We probably need to grind a little bit more. Let's take a look. G'day, Raju. Goth Mama, hello, hello, hello. I seem to have broken my chapel. Yeah, what I'm trying to do here is just power through. Get some legendaries to carry our fat ass to the victory. I think we'll stop. Oh, yes. Exactly the power up we needed. Could have been worse, Riju. Could have became Yum Chum. Thank you for liking the live, Goth. What are our plans for today, my friend? What is the mods on your GBA, Cash? Generation 1, Generation 2, hell yeah. Nothing. It's raining and I'm tired. It's a quiet one in then. Well, it's an orange slice. What does that mean? Start maths marathon in 7 hours from that. What's that? J Spice Japanese version. Still confused. How's COD been going, Goth? Has anything been confirmed for Plunder in the mid-season? Am I misremembering, or am I just imagining? Hold on 1 second. Bonaparte is the IPS V5 screen. Oh, I want one of those. Zero good news. Yeah, Holly, did you get the job? Sweaty as always. I do believe it's coming back, but not 100% certain. I studied mathematics for 7 hours. Oh, yuck. Yuck. I mean, good for you, but yuck. G'day, counter. Hey, I'm doing good, man, doing good. Got the job, congratulations, mate. Hell yeah. Well, you had like 4 or 5 hours of sleep? You didn't do any prep? My god, you're an expert. Raji, you can learn a thing or two. Yeah, man, you know, honestly, Gotham missing a little bit of FPSA. I fired up my aim trainer. Did terribly. But it felt good to hold the mouse. Aim at something. I remember, I should play some other FPS game. Just to feel something again. Doom the Dark Ages. I've been thinking about that. Or Doom Eternal DLC. Those are the two big ones. I'm leaning towards Dark Ages first, because I love the speed and fluidity of Eternal, and I think if I do that one first, I'll be disappointed doing the Dark Ages. Afternoon, Llama. So yeah, that or, as much as it was hated online, Dragon Age Veilguard, I like the combat in that. I was vibing with the combat for whatever class I was playing. So when do you start the new job, Holly? Music goes on. Hopefully I fixed the channel. Good. It's cool music they could do with limited sound cards. Yeah, and 2D games in general, they didn't really require too much. Okay, you must be from West US or Canada. Oh, somewhere much worse. Canada, somewhere much worse. No, Australia. What? Much worse.
Hello there.
Hi, Indolama Zero.
Hello there.
Hi, Cash Wilson 5.
No
Hello
way.
there.
A shiny Spinner
Hi, Counter Bison.
in the original Gen 2 game. 1 in 8,192 odds. Let's go, bro. Let's go. No, no, Cash. No, dude. No, bro. I don't trust critical hits at all. If I really want to catch something, I just go for the Pokeballs. Like, you always factor in a 2.5x. Oh, dude. Oh, Cash, you poor bugger. You poor bugger. Imagine in a spider for lunch. Please counter it. Too soon. Poor Cash. Imagine punching a kangaroo. It depends, what did the kangaroo do back? People don't ask the right questions.
Counter Bison used Command Snake.
We literally had a kangaroo punch us yesterday. Kangish Khan used, what was it? I can't remember the move. Media Punch? It was something where I was like, what? Aussies love animal cruelty? Well, listen, if you had the animals we had. Wait, what's the most dangerous thing they've got in New Zealand, mate? A quokka? Actually, no, is quokka Australian? No, what have you got, like a... kakapo? New Zealand's most dangerous to their sheep, yeah, and that's only to their birth rate. Neighbors don't have a lamp. What? Really? That's crazy. How many, I'm taking a picture, I haven't yet left the battle. How many shinies have you ever caught, Cash? In Gen 2? Apart from the red Gyarados.
Counter Bison used Command Y.
Why does a Drowsy have a D in his face? I think it's based off a Tapir. Look up a Tapir. Dude, that was the first one in Gen 2. I've only had this game away for about 5 months. Oof. Damn. Yeah, it's such crazy odds, eh? They're brutal in the first generation. First 5 generations? Maybe first 4 generations, 1 in 8,000. Well, listen, this is an important lesson, Cash. At least we'll remember in the future. Always factor in the 2.5x multiplier of a critical hit happening at any time. Well, it's come to bite me in the ass a few times, man. Of course, I know, bro, I know. What's the chances of a critical hit? Is it like 10%, 12%? He's gonna recover here. G'day, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Is this on Switch? Nah. We're playing it old school, mate. Are you getting the one on Switch? Played so much Pokemon Live back in the day. I don't think I ever got a shiny. Yeah, the odds are cooked. I haven't decided yet. What's holding you back?
Jay used Command Alt 2.
For me, the fact that I already have it on the GBA and I have all the devices necessary to trade into the latest games is like, I shouldn't. But that's a restart. That muck is, gonna be a challenge. Take a look at my TMs here. Strength. Maybe over the bite. Nothing really good. Yeah, my brother has it for GB A2, so I'm like, oh, I'll just play that. Yeah, exactly. How many shinies you got? I modified this game so they all look shiny. But none of them are actually shiny. So like, it just looks cool. So the answer is everything and nothing, Jay. How are we gonna do this? So if he gets too low on HP, we're cooked. Let's see. Is that a third? I know what's gonna happen is, one, I'm gonna have to restart the fight. Two, it's gonna leave him on a sliver. Oh no, I think we can do this. Hold on. I think that's low enough to kill, but high enough not to heal. Yes, perfect. Alright, smooth sailing. Zero, what color are your eyes? Dirt brown. Why? Do you play any of the modern Pokemon games, Jay? Alright, Hypnostain, you're up. Oh, come on, Jeffrey. You started playing ZA, loved it, say. That's so cool, like a breath of fresh air in the Pokemon series. And I love the fact that we have two things now. One, like a real-time dodge 'em, in the world, catch 'em Pokemon game. And at the same time, still the turn-based RPG that I love. And judging from the leaks, they're going to just keep on coming out with more Legend series. I think it's going to be a mainline staple. We're going to be getting, the main series and the Legend series. Best of both worlds. Is there, did you enjoy the DLC? I played a little bit of it, not too much of it, and I gotta say, holy shit, bro, it was so much harder. Those Mega Evolutions were slapping me around. I had to, I couldn't go on autopilot. What about you? Yeah, I need to play more of the DLC, mate. So, do you know what a Living Origin Dex is, Jay? Because I'm currently on a quest to do that, so I'm kind of trying to speedrun through the older games. So you're not part of the green-eyed gang? The 2%ers? Nah, mate, nah. I did, and no, I did not. Please explain. Okay, alright, so this is, so I've been playing the Pokemon games ever since the original ones, right? And I had a Living Dex at one point. So a Living Dex is where you've got all the Pokemon, and you've got one of each copy. So instead of having a Charmander that you evolved into a Charmeleon and a Charizard filling up the Pokedex, you've got a Charmeleon, a Charmander, and a Charizard. So that's a Living Dex, because you have one of every single one. So a Living Dex of the first 151 Pokemon is you literally have 151 Pokemon in the different boxes. Then, an Origin Living Dex is where you do that for all 1025 Pokemon, except you can only obtain them
J used command log
in the first, like a Shiny Dex. You can only obtain them in the first games they appear. So, I have to go back and play Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on the Game Boy Advance to get the Generation 3 Pokemon. I can't get it in the latest games, even though they're available there. So that's a Living Origin Dex. And so what that means is, because I've got pretty much every single game on every single console, I can go back and I can experience every single Pokemon game and catch them all. What's our Pokédex looking like right now? So it's a bit of a quest. And one of the problems is that... actually, let's do the Safari Zone for a little bit. one of the problems is that Pokemon Bank, do you know what that is? So we can transfer them from the older 7 generations. At any moment, Nintendo has said they're going to stop it. But they haven't given a deadline. But they already told us like a year ago, hey, make sure to transfer all the Pokemon out at your earliest convenience. So there's an invisible timer going on in the background where any second we could lose access to the first 7 generation of Pokemon and can't trade them into the latest game. And so for me, who's doing the Living Origin decks, this is incredibly stressful. I need to make sure that I speed through the games, catching them all as fast as possible. But now we've taken a side quest in Fire Red Leaf Green. I didn't want to use the remakes, so even though we can catch the Generation 1 Pokemon in this one, technically I only want to get it in red, blue, and yellow. For some reason I only like the older Pokemon games, but Soul Silver is absolutely my favorite. Yeah, Soul Silver is such a good one. Caden, thank you for liking the live, dude. How are we? Bet you stressed out a bit. Yeah, because it takes a while and stuff. Especially like some Pokemon, maybe they're easier in the later generations, but they have like really hard requirements in the games that they first came out in, like Milotic. You've got to give it like so many Pokeblocks to make them beautiful for a Feebas. Spiritomb, you have to talk to 32 like 32 different people. Or technically you can cheese it. It's the same if you've got 2 DSs and I've got 2 DSs. You can talk to 32 different people in the underground with the wireless on. What's your favorite region? Oh, I'm old school, so I'm gonna say either Kanto or Johto. What about you, Jay? Do you think one can be a composer for the Pokemon games if you're not Japanese? I think so, but I think it'd be a lot harder, right? I mean, I grew up on Soul Silver in 23, but yeah, the old games are just better in my opinion. Wow, okay. Yeah, I wonder what, like, people under the age of, like, under 28, 25, what they prefer for the Pokemon games. Because I never know if it's just because I'm an old man, or the fact that they are, like, that much better back in the day. Do you want to be a composer, do you, Calvin? Are you into music? Maybe we have more Pokemon here than I thought. Execute we haven't caught yet, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I need an amulet coin, guys. We need a lot of money for me to get a Porygon in this game. And yeah, some of the older games, Jay, like Red, Blue, and Yellow, like I started with Yellow, right? But playing it in black and white and like experiencing how would you say, how many glitches there are and just like a lot of the drags with it and stuff. This GBA game is definitely a superior experience, but you know, I'm a bit of a purist with this Living Origin decks. It needs to be the original Gen 1. Now, we've already finished Gen 2. My ADHD has gone full blown, so I'm literally doing Gens 1, 3, and 4 at the same time. We're gonna try not to be depressed. Give some good vibes. Oh, yeah, right. If there's anything you need to talk about, you let me know, mate.
Hi, Ryan, Stunner 1.
When we talk about some fun games that you're going to be playing, mate. Keep things upbeat. Do I think I need that? Yeah, I think all the composers are Japanese. I do music, I want to be a composer. Maybe I can take a Japanese pseudonym. Maybe. Maybe move to Japan, learn Japanese. You never know unless you try, right, Counter? They were just better back in the day. Maybe I should try and get some of the TMs here. Oh, Kangaskhan. Alright, so the optimal strategy is get fucked. Let's move on to the next area. Oh, actually, we should try and get some Watermon. Let's see. Go with the good one. Don't I just be catching Magikarp over it? You know, it's such a scam. The old rod chat is the biggest scam in Pokemon. Why would we have a whole rod dedicated to catching Magikarp in every single region? In every single watering place? Like, how does that make any sense? Why? Why do we have an old rod? G'day, Mary. How are we?
Hello there.
Hi, Mary Joy,
Goldie,
everyone.
the goldfish Pokemon. Its tail fin billows like an elegant ballroom dress, giving it the nickname
Mary Joy
the
and one
Water
used
Queen.
command again.
Oh, don't worry about Llama Mary. He's from New Zealand. He's obsessed with four-legged furry beasts. Poliwag, the tadpole Pokemon. Its newly grown legs prevent it from walking well. It appears to prefer swimming over walking.
Indoor Llama 0 used command chill.
Hello there.
Hi, Trace.
G'day Tracy, how are we? Did you enjoy the Pokemon Presents yesterday? Exhausted? It's because somebody stayed up a little bit too late. Don't worry, same here. Loved it so much I closed my eyes to watch it. Ah, I thought that was a Snorlax I heard, Tracy, but I guess it was, a Trace Toys. Also, we got you leveled up. You're looking very powerful. You've evolved. Damn, Zero went in. Magikarp, the fish Pokemon. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than its horribly weak descendants that exist today. Wow. That's an interesting bit of lore.
Cash Wilson, 5 used command lol.
Tracy, you know what I'll do? In honor of you, I'm gonna have a coffee right now. Because of your exhaustion. And definitely not because of any of my exhaustion. Like, it's not like reading you say you're exhausted has triggered me or anything. No, 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 no. A pincer? I barely know her. Here we go. Now, does anybody remember, is it 40 Pokemon for the Amulet Coin? God, I hope so. Execute, the egg Pokemon. It is often mistaken for eggs. When disturbed, they quickly gather and attack in swarm. So, they're not eggs, what are they, seed? Azura, what is the best of the legendary birds? Lugia. What do you reckon, Mary? Nidoran, the poison Pokemon, an aggressive Pokemon that is quick to attack. The horn on its head secretes a powerful venom. The 3 legendary birds, not Lugia. What? I feel like the Lugia is the master canonically of the 3 legendary birds, right? Does a Nidoqueen have a horn on its head? It's interesting, Magikarp is a weak little fish that becomes a strong Gyarados. Is it like the, isn't there like a Japanese folklore about maybe like a koi fish swimming up a waterfall, and by the time it gets to the top it transforms into a dragon? I think maybe it's based off that. I love how they downplay how weak the Magikarp is. It's just the most pathetic Pokemon. Doesn't get much sadder. Everyone loves Gyarados. But nobody loves a Magi. Be right back. Time for me to sin in Tracy's name.
Indoor Armored 0 used command lol 2.
Alright, I'm back. The Arganosaurus is the tallest dinosaurs. Really? That must be huge then. Imagine the first person to find out what a Magikarp turns into. Oh, for sure, mate, for sure. Isn't that what happened with Team Rocket in the anime? They were just treating the Magikarp like shit. My coffee too, but it's 9 PM. Hold the line, Cash, hold the line. Otherwise you're gonna have a rough sleep, mate, and you're really gonna need the coffee next day. Yeah, fun fact, the blue whale is the largest thing ever that has ever existed on Earth, right, that we know of? It's wild to think about that in a universe where we think of dinosaurs as these giant, giga-sized creatures, that the largest thing that has ever existed is right now living. That 99.99% of everything that's ever existed has gone extinct. Yet we have the blue whale living right now. Gigantic squid, I don't think it's as big. I don't know. Was it confirmed to be real? Maybe lengthwise? Gigantic squid, colossal squid, something like that. He confirmed, yeah, they're the things that give the blue whale scars, right? Colossal squid. Living in Pokémon. It's a blue whale, it's a whale lord, mate, true. Whale lord, what a good name for it, eh? The size of a skyscraper? No, I don't think colossal squids are that big, right?
Command lol.
Oh, I need one of those. Beetle ball. Weeby ball. Weeby ball. Nice. And the Greenland whale can be something like 200 to 300 years. Whoa. Venomoth, the poison Pokemon. The dust-like scales covering its wings are color-coded to indicate the kinds of poison it has. Huh? To indicate kind of poison it has. So what is blue poison? So shiny Venomoths canonically have different types of poison. Fascinating. The whales are way bigger, right? Yeah, than colossal squids. The Greenland whale. I'm trying to think. Can't picture it in my head. I feel like I've heard the name of it before. All I can think of is a whale shark. Do you think there's an overlap between Pokemon lovers and animal lovers? Those squids are 15 meters long though. That's bloody huge. How long are blue whales? 15 meters. Crazy. Those are squids in scary AF, true. The Kraken. The whales are 30 meters long. Really, do they have different temperaments, do they? Yo. Why isn't Snorlax in your
Mary
team?
Joy and one used
couldn't
command
fit.
Y.
No, actually, I forgot about it. Mary. Let's put it on the team. So how many Pokeballs do we have? We're gonna go catch a Zapdos. Mm, 20 Ultra Balls. Let's get a few more. Actually, since I'm cheap, you know what we're gonna go buy. We're gonna buy 10 Ultra Balls and then the rest of them Pokeballs. Oh, should I do Great Balls? Oh, I didn't even need to cut that. Yeah, Snorlax with its yawn should help us. Why can Snorlax use Surf? It's more of a float. I think a lot of normal type Pokemon can use a range of different... He's got that thick fat ability. Correction, she. Alright, are we ready to capture? Nope. First heal. Let me check if there's anything in the power plant that is Leaf Green exclusive. Slowpoke, what about it? Tentacle always looks angry. Tentacle, the grouchy Pokemon. I like how the power plant was just hidden away here in this game. Should we put some repels? Yeah, maybe. Let's see if we put any repels. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Nothing worth grabbing. Super repels, good. Lucky we bought some before. Apparently they're most cost effective. At least in Gen 4. This is what Zapdos is. What do you mean? Yeah, I'll be catching Articuno too. And Moltres. We need the whole set. Though, if I just get a Moltres and a Zapdos, that might be enough. Oh, I remember this in Gen 1. The OG one. Just looks so amazing to have a Pokemon in the overworld. Okay. Which Pokemon should we lead with? What's Snorlax's moves? Headbutt. Yeah, I might use Snorlax. Good lord. This is gonna be tough. That's the best we can do, guys. I think the best we can do is just put it to sleep and throw Ultra Balls. We are severely underleveled for this fight. Wait, it's not shiny? Oh no, it's shiny. We just don't have the sparkling animations anymore. And Zapdos is terrible shiny. So the yellow's a little bit darker. And the feet and beak are a bit more red. Intro didn't know? Yeah, yeah. I know it's a bad shiny, eh? Get into streaming.
Sakura Komochi gifted a subscription.
Yo! Sakura, what the fuck? Thank you, Sakura, for the gifted sub, eh? You're coming out of nowhere and blessing me. Thank you, thank you. What are we doing? How are we doing today, man?
Hello there.
Hi, Sakura Komochi.
W Thug Shake? Well, thank you, man. Thank you. What's going on today, man? I've spent even less time grinding than any other Pokemon game. So we're in trouble here. My hopes, dreams, and prayers all rest on this Zapdos. What are you doing? Trying my darndest to cheese out this legendary, so I don't have to level up any Pokemon. Level 24? Yeah. Yep. It's level 50. I mean... You know, I just realized it only has Drill Peck. So we should use Trace Toys to begin with.
Hello there.
Hi Hulga Pajarin.
Yo, Yulga. No, that just looks like a shiny. It's an optical illusion. Trace Toys, let's go. You can do a trace. Yeah, I started playing. It's the GBA version, Yoga. Are you playing on the Switch? I don't know which is my favorite Mary of the legendary birds. Yeah, I'm on Switch. What are you up to? 120 resets. Oh, you're shiny hunting Yoga. You know how brutal the odds are in the first gen, right? There's the Pikachu next to my name. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, how do you have a Pikachu next to your name, dude? Yo, how do you have a Pikachu next to your name, Sakura? Dude, I gotta implement that on my chatbot. That's awesome. Oh, I was a little selfish in that donation. How? Is it because you gifted to a streamer who's streaming Pokemon? Is that how? I don't know anything about this. Does electricity resist water? It was renew mine or gift. I don't know what that means. I have a Bulbasaur plushie, nice. Thing, so no ads. Oh, hey, you don't. You just put some ad blocker on YouTube and you're good to go, mate. What doesn't work? Oh, trust me. No, I mean for here. Yeah, I think there might be a way around it. I don't know, I don't really watch Twitch too often though.
Hello there.
Hi Franklin Ross Zero.
Yo, Franklin, what's good, bro? Pika, yeah, nah, nice. Needed before 2nd of March, okay. For YouTube live over Twitch any day for sure.
Cash Wilson 5 used command sure.
Exact bloggers don't work anymore, you can use that. You can use it with Rosalie Brave and there are ads on that for now. Is it Twitch? They don't have ads on TikTok, right? Yeah. They don't have ads on TikTok yet. I know it only works for YouTube. Have the ad block for YouTube just been Twitch? Yeah,
Hello there.
I remember I installed a Twitch specific one once upon a time and I think it worked. But I'm not 100%. If it still works now, or... yeah. And I didn't really watch Twitch much. Love using my booty wiggle. So it's a must. We gotta import that stuff into the YouTube, mate. Yeah, you can't see it. You can only see it on the Twitch, but there's this booty shake emote on the Twitch that Sakura has access to, and
Zero
it's...
used command lol.
I hate to say it, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Mate, you do that so much in stream. I can only imagine what you're like RL. I like to imagine that's how you greet people. Instead of shaking hands, you just turn around and start doing that. Oh, hey, long time no see. And then the booty wiggle. I want the new DS Pico Raspberry Pi cartridge for your DS. You hear it? What the heck is that, dude? No? Bro, what is that, Cash? It sounds like something that'd be right up my alley. Your Discord message. Ooh. Got some messages on the Discord. Is there, on YouTube, guys, can you get animated, like, emojis and emotes like you can on Twitch? Or is it all static? Because that'd be one that I'd really want, is the booty wiggle. It would maybe put, like, my icon on the pants seat, on the seat of the pants. I sent you the same thing but telling Jerry to look at my message.
Are you sure about that?
All armor 0 used command short.
So try to look at the messages I found at Discord. Spring edition cherry sucker. Oh, damn, dude, it's perfect. What does it taste like? Man, it's dope. It's like an R4 cartridge emulator, saying the whole R4 cartridges are crap. Why are they crap?
It's accuracy you used
Wait, so
command lol.
you play it through your DS though? And it's a Raspberry Pi. Me and a kid. Taste the Sakura. Shaken, not stirred, eh, Sakura? Booty shaken, not stirred. Don't be quiet on and off because of homework. Okay, yeah. Nah, that's right, you focus, buddy. Oh, well, I don't know about that one, Franklin. Yeah, I think I'll have a cherry coke instead, thanks. On second thought, Franklin, I'll have that cherry coke, thanks. Yo, you got any water? Yeah, I'll have a water, thanks. Water sounds safe, yep. I don't know if we did have a time bomb.
Cash was in 5 used command lol.
Lose all your data. The DS Pico is much better than the one. And does it stick out? Does the
Accuracy
Raspberry Pi
used command
Pico's
lol
pretty...
2.
What the fuck? Wasn't paying enough attention there. Yo, Franklin, Jesus Christ, you're lucky Ninja's not here to read that, mate. Fucking hell. People be getting the wrong idea there, mate. Shit. Oh, shit. Let me type in the DS Pico. DS Pico. Franklin, you strike me as a little bit of a... What would be the opposite of a good boy chat? Naughty man, I would say. What's the opposite of a... good boy is a naughty man? She knows I'm dirty minded? Okay, okay. How do the chicks get jealous about that sort of stuff? But hey, I don't know. What do I know about chicks?
Hello there.
Except they're scary.
Insatiable
They have
mommy
cooties and they keep their distance. Nope, doesn't stick in its basically. Oh, okay, so essentially it's an R4 with more stability. World's first fully open source flashcard for the deal. How expensive? £27. That sounds reasonable. Open by design, wide range of activities. Yeah, not Ninja. I guess Ninja's aware of that. So, how's things going in Paradise there, Franklin? You guys been spending a little time together as a couple? This happened. Oh, you didn't hear the good news? You must have been busy. Wait, is this thing a Raspberry Pi though? RP2040 microcontroller. Okay, I think that is Raspberry Pi, yeah. What were you doing, Mary? Wait, Mary, are you a girl or a guy? It's a little pie, yeah. Those more getting settled in my mood where you'd be getting things. So, thanks, Sherry. Is she, wait, she wants to move in with you, Franklin? That makes one of us, Cash. That makes one of us. Time's right here. I don't know, I've talked about it. And she's on board, or because I know you can be a little bit forward and eager there, Franklin. Do you want to know the Epstein files? Things that are confirmed? Are you sure, Mary? Are you doing your research?
Security
I've heard a lot of
used
misinformation.
command lol.
People have said I've been on the Epstein files. I don't know if I trust anything. Wise llama. Epstein is not dead. Okay, go on.
Mary join one used command
I
another.
asked her if she wanted me to get her when the time is right. I told her I had to get settled in a new job and my license. Save some money for her, and she said yes to that. Oh, nice, bro, nice. Because her roommates don't sound very good, eh? Do they, Franklin? Sound like they kind of suck, to be honest. I have another fun fact. Fact or lie? Fun lie? Epstein documentary type on YouTube, it's legit. Had bad dreams, what a demon he was. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. I just know the usual, like, kitty memes and stuff. I don't exactly know what he does. That poor girl had fries for dinner last night. She was just gonna have noodles like usual, but instead of just fries, that is... She must be so nutritionally deprived. Horseshoe crabs has lived existed in the same state for 445 million years? That's crazy. A kabuto, right? Yeah, it's a drill in my ass, Cash. And I don't like my ass being drilled, I don't know about you. Damn, I keep accidentally going to run. Chicken's my favorite dinosaur. I suppose if we're talking about taste, I'd agree indoor. It's older than dinosaurs. I guess some dinosaurs, right? Bro, that's crazy. Bro, that's so crazy to think about. Someone needs to level up. No, looks like somebody just needs to get lucky. In-game, in-game. Dinosaurs are like over 100 million years old. Wow. Wow. Can't believe you believe in dinosaurs. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm not paying attention. Zero, you're living proof there are dinos around. Oh my god. Well, I won't make my witch comment. Sorry guys, I was getting distracted. I was clicking on some other stuff related to the DS Pico. Started going down a rabbit hole of stuff cache.
Player end just followed.
Thank you, player end. Appreciate you, mate. Welcome to the community. You took the words right out of my mouth, bruh. Yeah, I think she is, but that's gonna change. Bru's ancient. What the fuck? Everyone's ganging up on me. This is like some sort of generational hate crime here. Ew. Kids these days have no respect. Back in my day, we pretended to at least respect our elders.
Hello there.
Hi, Buzz.
Us, shiny Blastoise? You could say that, Buzz. You could say that. Yeah, I'm impressed by what I've seen of this DS Pico, bro. I'm looking at the GitHub and everything. It's not a hate crime, it's an age crime. I think it's a hating old aged crime. Surely me and the fellow geriatrics can vote in some sort of age discrimination. In fact, I'm sure that exists. I'm sure that exists. Now we just need to bring it in the streaming community. I wonder if this thing ships to Australia. Whereabouts are you located? You said you're in America, right? Gosh, yeah. No more unks voting, that's what I say. May, fucking, you know unks are the only ones who actually vote, right? America. Because the dino was an ostrich, emu, chicken, those three? Really? I feel like there's a huge difference between an ostrich, an emu, and a chicken. I think we need to take a break and do our Munchlax hunt. Which we might have waited more than 24 hours, so I might have missed it. I can't believe those birds are the closest to dinosaurs. Like, what about a Komodo dragon or some shit? Oh my god. I heard that click. I was looking away. Zapdos, the electric Pokemon. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear from clouds while dropping enormous lightning bolts. Or should we nickname this Zapdos?
Hello there.
Hi, Hitter 3.
So it's gonna be our savior. Gonna be the thing that carries us. Hey, Hitter. It's gonna be... what carries people? What's something that carries people? First try. God, I don't know. Electric. Horse. Steed. What's a plane name? 747. Nuke. Name a Roadrunner because it's a Galarian Zapdos, but that would be for the Galarian Zapdos. Right, Franklin? The SR-71 Blackbird. Zeus? I'm gonna call it Zeus. I like that name. In fact, we're gonna call all the legendary birds after Greek myths. So, I don't know, Articuno, would we call... the closest thing would be Poseidon, right? Hades, Athena. So this is the three big gods would be Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. There is maybe like an icy feel. Oh, Oh, Moltres would be Hades because of the underground. True. You think of that as kind of like hell and stuff? Okay, yeah, Moltres can be Hades. Then what would Articuno be? I guess Poseidon. Yeah, oh, that's fucking perfect. Yeah. Alright, we got the names for them. Sorry, Pikachu. You're off the team. Pika-poo. Gione, the goddess of ice. Is that what, I don't even know Gione. Don't worry, I knew how to spell it, Llama. You're not the only one who struggles with a bit of dyslexia. First we teach it Flyer. And we put an amulet coin on it. And I kind of want it to learn Thunderbolt. I need it to learn Thunderbolt, actually. Hephaestus, the Prince of Fire. Hephaestus. I think Apollo is more fire, is it? Or Hephaestus? Yeah, the Forge. Yeah. Just keep avoiding any physical ones so I don't miss time. Yeah, physical is always superior. I think we need some more money though. I guess I can... We need to do Saffron City anyway, right? Yeah. Actually, we need to also train up Trace Toys. Those are the only two Pokemon we're going to use, so... What are you gonna eat from Macca's, Mary? Nickname your Snorlax Glum? Could, but I probably won't use them for much longer, eh? Button is a good name.
Llama 0
We should have like a bunch of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, like the 7 deadly sins. Let's do this in reverse order. We'll start on the top floor and work our way down. I feel like that might be better. Might be faster. Meliodas for like are those 7 deadly sins? Yeah, I like the opening song for 7 Deadly Sins. A couple of the seasons. Do you think those items there? No, I don't think those items were it. Good anime? Yeah, I like it. Especially the first couple of seasons, I was really into it. Alright, it's grinded time. Ooh, 1000 XP. I never finished the sadly, but I love the first few seasons. Oh yeah, you should. Zero, what's the best Gen 1 fighting type? I like Marchamps, but you know, a little bit too handsy. Hitmonchan I always chose over Hitmonlee, because I like their, I like its, like all the Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch you can do. Oh, excuse me. Let me think. Primates are pretty cool. Other fighting types are there? Gen 1. Oh, we don't have my full Pokédex. I was gonna have a little look. We don't have too many options, do we? Yeah, I might go with Hitmonchan. I have so many rare candy, yeah? What do you want to use it on? Wait, which game are you playing at the moment, Mary? Can I say, nah, you need to watch your figure, mate. 460, what the fuck, dude? What are we, doomsday prepping? I love Marchop, so cute, so strong. I didn't think about pre-evolutions actually, I was just thinking about the final forms. I don't know what Fire Red, what? Whoa, what sort of missing no glitches are we activating here, mate?
Hacker Man. He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Kindle Armor 0 used command hacker.
Yo, we're gonna have to call Officer Jenny on someone, eh, Llama? beginning to suspect that I probably should have tried those 3 Pokeballs. What infinite candy? How? I think my brother got a cheat. Oh, your brother, of course. And so wait, you've just got a lot of them, or it like replenishes? Yes, those pesky hacker brothers. Wait, are you playing on his save file? Wait a second, I need a little bit more information. Joke, I did myself Well, there's somebody with a pink Blastoise versus a purple...
Hello there.
What color would you say that is? Blue? I
High
don't know.
Poke challenges.
I'm not gonna judge you too harshly. Poke challenges, g'day, mate. What are we doing today? Damn, Franklin, I can't believe things progress so quickly with you and Ninja, mate. Holy shit, dude. 1 second you're just friends, then the next day it's like you're dating, and then the day after that it's like fucking... You guys are gonna move in together, bro. I'm still... shocked. This is my mother's account, yo. Wait a second, I don't even know if you've got a mother or a brother now. Pretty well. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Because like around Valentine's Day, I didn't think, you guys were like that tight, right? And then now it's like, now you're moving in together. Like, what the fuck? No, I should have learned Rain Dance for the Thunders, eh? Downloading Pokemon Red right now. On what? Oh, on the Nordics. Yeah, nice. I thought for a second like a virtual console on the Switch. Free .99? What's .99? Yeah, nice. On the 3DS, hell yeah, dude. Wait, no, mate, $3.99. I'm not familiar. Doing a new save, a Pokemon Heart Gold because I did Fire Red, so doing Kanto, then Johto, then home. Oh, nice, dude, nice. And you didn't want to do the original playthroughs? A little bit too, old for you? For me, there's something very nostalgic with playing the originals, but yeah, for at least those first two generations, I'd say I'd want to, I'd probably play the remakes too. Are you gonna try, like, transferring it into the latest games, Llama? I don't know, what is it, Mary? Optional, yes it is, yeah. Is it, I think they've got like a chance for like, what, 1 to 3 of them or something like that has perfect IVs when you trade them over? If I remember correctly?
Hello there.
Hi Vampire Lover 7.
G'day, Vampire. Beat Wank nice, right before getting to Celestials and Miss Megis. Oh. And what's your replacement then? Heard it's pie, I don't know what pie is. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Not memorized Suku? Nah, bro. We did it before and I forgot.
Hello there.
Hi Rajusan
I
6.
get Scumori, something like that. Yeah, unfortunately I'm usually too, like, preoccupied just yapping all the time that I end up just not paying enough attention to everything. You got any ideas where the, I don't know, the key is or whatever it is that I need? Iron Man and Dark Knight came out same year. Whoa, what a year, bro. Those are two of my favorite comic book heroes, mate. I'll be right back, guys. I tried the Red Bull and it's ew. Oh, Sakura, you hear that? Ew.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Mary Joy and one used command U. Rajus and 6 used command Y.
Alright, I'm back. You're attractive meaning that nothing to do with me, huh? Zero went for excretion. Raju, you know I'm a professional gamer, right? I have a shit bucket for a reason, mate. This guy. Ew. Raju, you're clearly not much of a gamer, are you, Sakura? Or maybe it's different for the ladies.
What's that, brother?
Guys, what do you think of the teaser of the Den 10 starters? They're alright, I'm more excited for Gen 10 overall. Saying this guy like you're a professional gamer. What do you mean? We don't poop, I told you that before. True, you like Saiyans, eh? You don't need to poop. Your body just uses all the energy. Do we have another female in chat to double check this? Or father. Women don't father either. Depends on the woman. You want the lizard llama? Jeez.
Hello there.
Hi, cheese.
Hello.
Pieces.
How... I feel like you've got terrible timing. Can I just say that, Cheese? Terrible timing, but great emotes. What are you up to, mate?
Single Armored 0 used command lol2.
God, that's such a good... I really like that one. Is that, where'd you get that one from, mate? Is that a stock standard, Twitch one? Alright, maybe we're asking a little bit too much. Oh yeah, stock standard, nice. Is Bulbasaur your favourite, Mary? Yeah, nice. Bro, I really think they gotta stop making, I genuinely believe, chat, 10 Pokemon per generation from now on for the next 10 generations. To celebrate the 10th generation, for the next 10 generations, we only get 10 new Pokemon per generation. We have too much shitmon. Everybody loves the first 151 so much. Even a 10-year-old, no offense, Mary, even a 10-year-old is saying, I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's my favorite. Do you know what number in the Pokedex entry Bulbasaur is, chat? Oh, bro, I was gonna say 00. It's 0001. 0001, dude. Literally the first one. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And then what are we getting in, what am I fucking getting in Gen 4 or Gen 5? Vanillish. Where it's like a 3 ice creams. A triple ice cream cornetto type Pokemon. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know what would happen when we stayed up until 2 AM in the fucking morning and watched the Pokemon Presents for the 30th anniversary, 30 years. 50 to 80% of all the Pokemon, all the soundtracks, all the everything about it was Generation 1 and 2 Pokemon. Isn't that crazy? They represent like 15% of the entire Pokedex, yet it in total. It's because people want the first few. It's ludicrous. Oh my god, the card key. W Pokerant. Yo, W Pokerant, bro, what the fuck? Let's go. They also need to chill on making legendaries. Dude, 100%, bro, 100%. One legendary. Oh my god, yeah. They need to scale it all back. One legendary per generation. 15 Pokemon in total. Fucking 9 of them are just the new starters. In fact, you know what? Screw it. We're removing. It's going to be 1 new starter line, and 2 from the older generations get put in. So we only get 1 new starter per generation. Yeah, all new generation Pokemon are Garbodors. Every generation is bad, they do have some sick ones. True, but there's so many misses and fails that I think that they should just scale back completely. If they've only got to make 15 Pokemon, they're going to make a banger, right? 15 Pokemon per generation, they're going to make a banger. I can't wait to play Gale of Darkness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll probably stream that one, eh? What is the best Ultra Beast? I don't know. I'm too grouchy right now. I finally found the placard. What's that? The key? That's the exact reason I stopped playing Pokemon. The number of crapmon they just threw together to meet the quota. Yeah, standard Birdmon, standard fucking Bugmon, standard Catmon. As you have said, make lines, pronounce some bangers. Yeah.
Vampire Lover 7 used command another.
And you can just see it. Like, look at the merchandising. Look at the look at what they use as promotional material. Like, what was the first fucking Pokemon we saw in the Pokemon Presents? 0025 Pikachu.
High Quenny Empress 6.
Generation 1. What were they talking about? They were going about the nostalgia. You could hear like the start of like a Game Boy turning on, dude. Like, yeah, you just see it in the merchandising. Hey, Queenie. Sorry, I'm going on a rant right now. Just old man yelling at fucking Cloudmon. Swabloos and Alterias. Straight for 12 hours just there. How is that possible? Yeah, we're going a little bit wild, weren't we? Yeah, I'm doing good, Queenie. You've been playing Fire Red lately, man? 30th video look pointless to me. Gen 10 looks cool. The best looking status. Yeah. The Pomeranian Pokemon, I always choose the Fire Starter. The Pomeranian one, honestly looked just too much like a Pomeranian, eh? It didn't really look like a Pokemon, it just looked like a Pomeranian. Clothing about Pokemon is everyone improvements on Facebook. I can see in the videos for buying and collecting TCG cards, yeah. I'll make my own Pokemon that's an Ankylosaurus, that'd be cool. Wonder how Cynthia's theme sounds like without the low health buzzing sound, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, actually. Everyone's got Fire Red on the Switch but me, and me, Skittles, come on now.
5.
Yes, I'm shiny hunting for a Charmander right now. Ooh. Oh, Queenie, that's gonna take you a while, my friend. Have you got like a second game that you can play at the same time, mate?
Armor 0 used command U.
I'm a huge believer that you need, if you're gonna shiny hunt with a starter, you need to play another game at the same time. No? Ooh. What are we doing for entertainment then, Queenie? Umbreon, Minnow, plus all of my favorites, yeah. Oh, you sure it's not Garbodor, Vanillash, and what's another shitmon that I can think of, a new mon? I don't have it, but I might buy it since I can't find Fire Red on the 3DS. There's no Fire Red on the Virtual Console for the 3DS Llama. They only had the first two generations of games on it. Appleton? Put it on the list. Fido? Yeah, I actually don't mind a Flapple, to be honest. And I'd take a nibble out of a Fido. Yeah, only the original... Yeah, so red, yellow, blue, gold, silver, crystal. Those are the only ones on 3DS. Yeah, it was too long, Raju. I was going a little bit wild with the streaming. I had the week off, so I just thought I'd go a bit wild. Capitalize on the hype for Fire Red. Icebug Moth looks sick. I don't remember that one. What happened to my cute Alakazam? He is pink, he's cute, he's gotten cuter. She's gotten cuter.
What the hell is even that?
Arjusan 6 used command WTF.
I need staples, but my staple is empty. Why do you need staples? Skittles, why do you need staples? Beartic, I think is his name. Oh, Snowman Frostlight. Yeah, no, I like those. They're cool. I just, yeah. Just don't worry about me, old man yelling at clouds. Yeah, up to Giovanni. Got the Zapdos beforehand. I probably should have done this before getting the Zapdos. Giovanni time. Actually, I feel like Blastoise is pretty good against Giovanni's team. Does the Nidorino gain ground typing yet? No. Hope it doesn't have poison point. Yeah, Skittles, why do you need a stable, mate? Cardboard. And why do you have cardboard? In good times, the heart of great men is soft as the petals of lotus flower. In bad times, however, it becomes as hard as the rocks of the mountain. Which wise man said that, Roger? Very special cardboard. Beartic looks like a comic strip polar bear, yeah? Was it's my quote? Wait, what? No, I said which wise man, not which Gooner child. Cardboard from an OG Xbox 360 box. Oh, what, we're repairing it, are we? Is it good to use a stapler or should you use like glue? Maybe you should use glue for it, dude.
Are you sure about that?
Skittles the Cockatiel 5 used command sure.
Really, I make them up. What? No way, these pearls of wisdom. Surely not. Yeah, sure, repairing it. Let's go with that. What a Jollibee. I don't know what a Jollibee is. I don't think I've ever had one. Are you gonna get both games on the Nintendo Switch? Nah, I'm probably gonna get neither game, Queenie. I've got them on the GBA, you know? Feels like a waste of money if I get them on the Switch for me. You remember my first quote is about mosquito landing on balls? Yeah, I thought that was a Confucius Says one. Was that you too? Yeah, Blastos does rip through most things, eh? I guess he does struggle against the Gen 3 and I'm sorry, 3rd and 4th gym leader. One second, guys, let me just quickly read this. From that shit quote to these diamond quotes, all of mine, it has become a long journey, right? Yeah. Yeah. For sure, my guy, for sure. You're like a modern day Confucius. Basura is the best starter in Kanto. You don't think you're too biased, Mary? Okay, now for a version exclusive. Oh well, I guess technically not a version exclusive. But we're gonna get Hitmonlee this time. You're saying as if I'm pointing a gun at you to say that. Am I? Well, whatever you say, my guy, whatever you say. No, okay, so let's say, how would we defend that Bulbasaur comment? So the first two gyms are weak against it. So there's a benefit, especially when your selection of different mon are very limited. Then by the time you get up to the third gym, does it still resist it, electricity against grass? Or is it just... It has no... nothing, Squirtle's the best starter, it's tanky too. I don't know, but Venusaur and stuff, you can learn like Sleep Powder and stuff, you can catch Pokemon easier. Sleep Powder is so powerful. Mary Jane, what, you think he's smoking those Bulbasaurs? Charmeleon is the worst. Alright, mate, alright. I tried to go along with your nonsense long enough, Mary. How dare you? How double dare you say Charmeleon is the worst? This has gone too far. Bulbasaurs are only good if you like Pokemon that evolve into warty Venusaurs. Mary's news. You butt out of this, Raju, you scored 11. Hillbilly. With terrible quotes. I'm drunk. Huh? Huh? So how long have you been shiny hunting, Queenie, for the starter? Oh, that Thunder Punch. A critical hit. Man, it did nothing. Terrible quotes. I think you'll love my quotes if a girl says it, you pervert. No. No? What? 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 Why? Huh? What the f... Joke, they're all equal. A very diplomatic answer. I can accept that lie. I can accept that lie a lot better than that other lie you gave. Yeah, gender bias. A man says quotes, no respect given. You coming up with your next quote of the day, mate? It hasn't even been a full day yet. Don't you want us to just save this for tomorrow? All confusion. So if a Raju Chan said that quote, you believe that I would think anything differently of them. Okay. I think if anybody else came out with a quote, I'd be male or female, I'd be a little bit more respectful and polite about it, Raju. But I know you too well. Gym battle music hype. Is Venom Santi? That's a lie. Oh, I'm tired after that Pokemon Presents. might jump off shortly, get some food, do some stuff, and come back for a little bit of streaming in a bit. I'll beat Sabrina, and then I'll jump off and grab some food. Coming back in like a couple of hours or something, I've got to do some stuff. Oh yeah, that was the last ride. The trump card. Alright friends, I'm gonna jump off, I'll be back on a little bit later. What's TMO for? Doesn't let me know. Let's get out of here. This time, just bottom right. I went bottom left before, now bottom right. We can't go bottom right, we go top right. That's the strategy to get out of here. No need to think. Then Seafoam Islands. Go from Pallet Town. And say. Alright my friends. I'll be back on a little bit. Talk to you soon. Mary, Raju, Endor Llama, Cheese and Pickle, Vampire Lover, Raju, Sakura, Poke Challenges, and anybody else left out there. Queenie Empress. Have a good one, friends. Talk to you soon.